First up, this isn't going to be a pretty video. This is pure stream of thought, stream of consciousness. So, I've literally just got home after being away for months. My ears are still ringing from the flight home. Anyway, I wanted to capture my thoughts on this building, because really, from reflection, it's not really a home. I mean, it's a house, it's got rooms, it's got walls, a roof. But home? I don't think that's what it is. Really, it feels more like a combination of trauma hospital and minimum security prison. I feel like every single year I've been here, there has been trauma. Make it clear, never been caused by the people who live in this house, but outside trauma. From the first time I got back from living overseas, when I didn't fit in at all, and then with the awakening of my feelings of sexuality, being the first time I was open about having feelings about someone who was the same sex as me. Yes. And then, of course, the first year was pretty hard to readjust being here. So, I mean, really, it wasn't that bad. But the next year, being tormented and bullied for my sexuality, yeah, that was hard. Particularly being stuck, dealing with high school and all that kind of stuff going on. And I didn't know at the time being autistic as well, and also not fitting in because of how I've been growing up. So, yeah, there was that. And then trouble finding the right person in high school and relationship issues and all that kind of thing. Which, yeah. But it's pretty hard just being stuck here, because I'm not a very social person at all, to be honest. I don't, because of my autism, I find people difficult. So, I mean, I won't get into the whole story right now, but yeah, no, that's when I was, stuck having at school for so many hours, and then at home and dealing with some serious mental health issues because of all that bullying and stuff. That's the first time that it really wasn't home at all. Yeah. And then after that, well, yeah, I mean, high school was all right. And yeah, and then actually, I think the time, it is interestingly, the time it's felt the most like home is the times that I've spent the most time away from it. Like the first few years of uni, when I went up to campus quite a lot and met people and socialized with friends and stuff. See, that really started feeling like home, because it was a different place to campus. Yeah, and I had a bit of still social life left from high school and stuff. So yeah, that definitely did feel like home. Then, fast forward a couple of years to when I was on professional placement as part of my degree, stuck working a 9-to-5 job, which, as a person with autism, is really, really difficult. And then it's a big major trauma there, so I feel like I was kind of stuck there and stuck here and commuting all the time, and that really wasn't great at all. And then, following that, again, another year of uni where things were better. Definitely were better. But then 2020, And I think we all have our own pain stories about that, but that's when home really started to feel like a prison. And to be honest, I haven't really left it properly since. I mean, I need to go into all the details of 2020. It's a pretty big shared experience we've all had. So, but yeah, home is prison. And then honors year the next year, mostly just spent stuck at home doing hard work, occasional trip up to uni. So I feel like despite, yes, things being more open, I didn't really have too many places to go, too many people to see. So that's very much a prison kind of place. And then 2022, started my PhD. That, well, see, that was somewhat of a better time as well because I was going to uni and back fairly regularly. It was hard as well, but yeah. And then comes 2023, where I had the most trauma and where I had to take, sort of stuck here dealing with lots of bad mental health issues and things going on in my life, which I won't get into too much detail. And then trying to do my degree as well, and then sometimes balancing going up to campus and stuff. And it just, yeah, made the place feel pretty bad. And then after that, I had to take some serious, like the rest of the year off from uni, and I was left kind of just in recovery mode here still, dealing with the consequences of trauma and recovery. And really, I'm still in that. And I feel like every single year since then has had things that have been traumatic. Yeah, rather than, even if it's been issues with friends, sticky issues to do with people, and some of the more difficult things about autism to deal with. Yeah, so that's why I feel like the trauma hospital idea comes in, or mental hospital, that kind of thing. Yeah, and so I mean, I feel like this year is the first year in a long time that hasn't had any sort of trauma going on. But there's still been a whole lot of stuff going on. And it's been the first time, really, since I got back, just started living here in this place, where the house is, that I've been away from it. And this coming back is the first time I've noticed all the past and all the trauma and all the amount of times I've been stuck here. And stuck is right. I feel like because I've chosen the path of academia and things, and I mean, yeah, look, I do have very supportive parents. I'm very grateful for that. But at the same time, with the path I've chosen, being dedicating so much time and sacrificing so much of my studies, I have really been stuck here for such a lot of amount of time. And the trauma feels very close because I was here while I was experiencing it all. And I just look around these rooms and I don't see home anymore. I just see a collection of stuff, a collection of rooms, and a whole lot of triggers for painful memories. So, I just thought I might just capture these initial reactions and thoughts and emotions. I didn't bother trying to set up a microphone or anything like that, so this is just recorded on my phone. But yeah, this is my attempt to being really true and honest, and just capturing my true reactions, my true stream of consciousness. So anyway, I hope you enjoy it, and that the audio is acceptable. Catch you in the next one.